I will not teach you English today because English is not your first problem. Today, I will tell you some truths about English that no one really tells you. These are the truths that will make you understand why you always failed learning English and how you can work on it to get that fluency. So, let's start with the video. First, speaking broken English is better than silence. You can be the smartest person in the room, but nobody cares if you can't speak out your mind and you can't talk about your work. Nobody cares because people can't read your mind. And remember this, you don't lose opportunities or chances because you have poor English. You lose all those opportunities because you remain silent. Next, your effort is not the problem, direction is. You put a lot of effort learning English, but you don't see any changes. The reason is you are not putting those efforts in the right direction. And you don't lose confidence first. You lose interest first. The reason you lose interest is your process is unstructured. Your learning process is boring, it's unstructured, there is no direction to it. That's why you lose all the interest. And then you lose confidence. So, what you have to do is you need to make this learning process simple, fun, and clear. You need to have a proper direction where you are heading because our brain struggles to handle those boring things for the longer period of time, and if it is boring you can't remain consistent, so work on it. Next, you will have to create your own environment. In India, more than 85% people cannot speak English comfortably. So if you are hoping that you can learn English by having English environment, it will never happen. You will never get that environment in your surroundings. For that, you will have to create your own environment. People who are from all those tier 1 cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Calcutta, or whoever has studied in English medium school, they can speak comfortably because they had environment. You cannot complain about it because if you keep complaining it won't take you anywhere. So rather than complaining about situation and environment, take the responsibility and create your environment. That is the only solution you have. Next, your brain needs safety before fluency. Remember, you can't speak English in the environment where you are constantly afraid. Your brain needs to calm down before speaking. And this fear blocks your words, not lack of vocabulary. You have words here, but because of this fear, it doesn't come out. And this is the reason you can speak comfortably and confidently when you are alone and you struggle to speak in front of other people. And remember, this fluency grows in the safe environment. So, first, you need to win over that fear. You need to work on that fear before working on this mechanics of English. Next, vocabulary reality. You don't learn vocabulary by memorizing thousands of words. You learn vocabulary by experiencing it. You might memorize thousands of words, but you will always struggle to use them in your day to day conversation. And the reason is you don't know, you have not experienced those words. And you can learn those words when they are the part of your experience, they are the part of your own journey. So rather than memorizing this list of thousands of words, focus on building the vocabulary that you use on a daily basis. For example, that's something that you can use in your day to day life with your family, friends, at your workplace, in the market. Basically, learn those words first that you can use in your day to day setup rather than memorizing all those words from English movies. It's good to learn those words, but they are not important in the first priority. So, focus on building the vocabulary and implement in your experiences rather than just memorizing the words independently. Next, focus on progress, not perfection. Perfection is an illusion. You will never get there no matter how much you try. So focus on the progress, and this progress comes after practice. You will have to do a lot of practice in the right direction to see the progress. And remember, Bruce Lee once said, if you want to learn swimming, jump into the water. You cannot learn swimming by watching hundreds of videos. For that, you will have to jump into the water. And the same thing goes for English. You will have to do the regular practice. You will have to jump into this practice. Next, consistency beats intensity. Yes, speaking 10 minutes every single day is much better than speaking 2 hours once a week, because this English learning is like a muscle building. You will have to train every single day. Otherwise, if you are more dependent on motivation, it won't take you anywhere. For that, you will have to build the discipline rather than focusing on motivation. In this case, to build that consistency, you need to create a plan. So, create a plan that can help you maintain that consistency every single day. Next, fluency is speed, not accuracy. Fluency doesn't mean you have to speak perfect English. It means you have to speak in such a way that you are not blocking your thoughts. You can speak out your minds clearly. So rather than focusing on hi-fi and perfect English, focus on simple sentences. Communicate your message in the simplest way possible. And then focus on a little advanced English. But first, the goal is to communicate your mind without blocking it. Next, English is a social skill. In today's time, it is not a language anymore. It has become a social skill that we use to connect with people. And if you know English, you can access many doors, you can access many opportunities, and you can connect with the wider audience. And no matter how much you avoid it, it will always keep following you. And you can hear from the people around you many times that we should promote our native language rather than this foreign language. Okay, we should speak our native language, we shouldn't forget it, but focus on the market need. Today's market need is English. So if we are not learning to speak, we will lose a lot of opportunities. So it has become that need, not a language but a skill. So focus on this as a skill. Next, clear English is better than fancy English. Many a times people start obsessing over those native speakers. They want to speak like them, they want to copy their accent, they want to speak their vocabulary and all. There is nothing wrong with it if you want to learn accent, which is good. But if your goal is to learn English, first focus on clear English in your accent. Then start focusing on their accent if you want to build that accent thing. And in terms of English, your goal is to understand and to be understood. For that, you don't need this fancy English or accented English. Clear English will work any day. Next, you don't need confidence to start. Many English learners say they want to feel confident first before speaking, but the reality is confidence is the byproduct of your practice. First, you start speaking, then you make mistakes, then you learn from those mistakes, then you correct yourself, and then you move ahead. This confidence follows after that. So, nobody is born confident. It comes when they start putting themselves out and they start learning from their mistakes. So rather than obsessing over being confident, first start learning and start progressing. So focus on speaking, and then confidence will follow naturally. And last, stop learning English, start using English. In 2026, you don't need perfect English, you need spoken English. Your goal is to communicate your message rather than focusing on a perfect English speaker. So these were some truths about English. And if you have watched this video till this point, that means you're quite serious to learn English. And today is a perfect day for you to start this journey. So now you can do one thing. You can create a manifestation for yourself. Like, I'll learn English in 2026, or I'm a fluent English speaker in 2026, something like that. And write down in the comment section so that you can always come back to this. And if you need personal training for your English, then do check out our platform. We provide one-on-one sessions. And I would say finally, all the best for your English learning journey. See you in the next video.